Hello guys, it's Ethan here. Let's talk about the latest ban list update in this video. I'm gonna review each of the hit and give some of my thoughts, and then we will discuss about the meta game moving forward. First off, why do I say it was a belated judgment? Look at the ban list. Look at it. Banning Anaconda, Sanguine to 2, Fractal to 2. Man, these hits are late, but anyway. Not a bad ban list overall. Allow me address some of the, I wouldn't say top, but great deck, with the intention to lower down their strength so that other tier 2 or lower decks have a chance to compete. With that being said, let's take a look on the ban list. Starting off with the ban section, Imperial Order. One of the most hated card by the community. Should have seen this coming, but why this timing? Maybe it's a preemptive hit for the upcoming product, the deck build pack Tactical Master, which consists of two teams that revolves around spell, which is the Mysterion and Valiance, the Pendulum team. What next? Maybe Vanity Emptiness? I would not be surprised if Vanity got hit on the next ban list. So who got nerfed from the ban of Imperial Order? Eldritch and back row base deck in general, like Elder Guys, Trap Tricks, are getting an indirect nerf. We can all agree that this card is absurd if you draw it going first, because most of the powerful board breaking cards are spells, and this card just say no to all of it. Not to mention it is a nightmare for those decks which heavily rely on spell like Sky Striker, Droidtron, Shadow Invoke, Pendulum, etc. Anaconda? It was a dark day for fusion players. This link monster was widely abused by so many decks, from Dragoon to Phoenix Enforcer, and now we have Mirror Jade. It ignores the once per turn line of attacks because it simply copies their effects instead of activating those fusion cards. It was a wonderful plan B, because if your combo ever got interrupted by hand traps, you just have to link away 2 effect monster and you will get a powerful monster in return. Despia, Thunder Dragon, Shadow, Prank Kids, Cyber Dragon, and Heroes are all gonna suffer from this hit. Aurodon and Denglong on the other hand is safe. Screw it. 3 cards in the limited section. Fusion Destiny. With the ban of Anaconda, Konami gave us a copy of Fusion Destiny in return. Heroes players are gonna be very happy. For the rest, is it still worth playing it? Without Anaconda, I think it's not so worth it to play only one copy of Fusion Destiny unless you are playing Heroes or you have easy access to the card. Because if that one copy of Fusion Destiny ever got Ash, that simply means that 2 of the fusion materials in your deck is gonna be dead. Speaking of easy access to the card, you can either search it off from Abyssal Dragon, which is kinda slow, or you can simply play the Predaplan Cobra, or even the Dragon Keeper. Brave Token, we also saw this coming. It was semi-limited last ban list, which was a sign, and people are still playing it, and here we have it, both Aquamancer and Rife of Aramacia to 1. This is crucial because if you search Rite of Aramacia with Aquamancer, that means you are going to activate it only like once in the entire duel. Cannot recycle because you already banish off your Aquamancer. The ratio has come down to 2/3 with 2 star card and 3 bricks. I don't think any deck will still play this engine unless their deck was like super consistent. For example, Despia, which I will talk about it even more when we go to the semi-limited section. Other than that, I think Brave Tenyi is the only one that will still adopt this package, because first off, the level 7 Brave Token monster was not much of a break for them. Secondly, Brave Token engine was not meant to resolve multiple times for combo decks because they just wanna pull it off going first to protect their combo being interrupted by hand traps, notably Nibiru. So resolving only once is all they need. With that being said, it's all about that Omni Negate. Konami could flat out ban the Griffon if people are still splashing it into any decks, which I highly doubt it. Feels bad for the Brave Token as an archetype though. Semi-limited sections, 4 cards from 3 to 2. Scarlet Sanguine is quite huge because this hits hard on the recursion cycle. Guess Eldritch players are going to play more copies of Black Awakening to bring out Eldritch the Golden Lord. Branded Opening, I thought they are going to hit the Branded Fusion, but they end up hitting this instead. This is a key card for Brave Despia playing around Rite of Aramesia because normal summon monster cannot activate their effect, so obviously you want to special summon your monster through Branded Opening. Knowing Despia will still adopt this Brave token package after the hit, Konami decides to semi-limit Branded Opening, which is totally understandable. Hall of Prosperity, I believe many people saw this coming too. Your opponents are left with no choice but to negate it most of the time. When we banish 6, this card could potentially go to 1 after its reprint. Lastly, we have Fractal, which is kinda late because there's not much of a Tribegate tops already if you look at the stats. I guess this is mainly caused by the Japanese Championship event, which happens early this year. Branded Tribegate was the champion, and the deck perfectly showcased how to abuse Anaconda. And then we have a total of 8 cards being free from 1 to 2. I'm not going through all of it, like Assailant, being Eratat, Harmonizing Magicians, and Orcra's Harp Horror. Nice seeing them back. Semi-limit is like a waiting list. If they are still not performing well, they might go to 3 just like Multifaker. Last time we have Mind Control to 3 and now we have Regeki to 2. As I mentioned before, more board breaking cards needs to come back. They are essential to increase the win rate of going second. Trishula to 2, a hand loop going to be back. Let's find out. Over the unrestricted section, Metaverse with Mystic Mind being banned, I guess it is safe, but keep in mind that there's still plenty of broken field spell in the Yu-Gi-Oh that people can abuse. A hero lives, obviously it's for the next booster, which is the Power of the Elements. Memories of Hope, last time it was played by Numeron player with Utopic Zexo, but I guess not many players play the deck anymore after it got banned. Multifaker, I feel it's too early to have it back to 3. Yeah, as I mentioned, semi-limit was like a waiting area, but not seeing much of a Elder Guys player in the last season doesn't mean that the deck is not broken. Simply because it was just like shadowed by the current top performing decks. Now with those decks being hit, I think Konami should at least like wait for a season before freeing it up, but I guess either what it is. Maybe the ban of Imperial Order is part of the reason that Elder Guys is okay to back at full power. That's it for the ban list review, kinda expected. So what's the meta game moving forward? Despia is still gonna be the best deck. Keystone and Auroradon shenanigans is still alive. Drytron, Sky Striker, and Elder Guys will be seeing more play. Eldritch is still gonna wander around depending on the environment. Branded Tri-Brigade will disappear from the pie chart. Blunderies and Rose Dragon Tenyi are still going to be viable. With the upcoming new support, decks like Exorcister, Punk, Sirion, and Heroes are going to be very competitive. I'm looking forward into it. Alright, that's a wrap. Hope you guys got a couple of takeaways from this video. Let me know down in the comment section below on your thoughts on this latest ban list. Feel free to voice out your ideas. I will be reading it. As always, don't forget to give this video a like, share it to your friend, and also subscribe to ESDR if you haven't already. This is Ethan signing out. Peace.